Economic recovery in Britain is faltering, and the Bank of England should spend more money instead of opting for negative interest rates. That's the conclusion of a newly published poll of economists out this morning, and the subject of today's video: what do economists think is going to happen next in Britain during our winter of coronavirus discontent? Hi everyone, I'm Martin Bamford, a chartered financial planner at Informed Choice, and this morning bringing you news of a new poll of economists published this morning by Reuters. So we're looking at what they think is going to happen when it comes to quantitative easing, the economy, negative interest rates, and also their opinion on a no-deal Brexit. Now, the headline findings from this new poll of economists from Reuters is that the Bank of England is likely to supplement its quantitative easing war chest when it meets next month, and it's going to support the economy still struggling amid coronavirus restrictions on activity and fears of a no-deal Brexit. So those are the headlines. Let's dive in to what they actually think is taking place. Now, this was a poll of economists which was conducted between the 13th and the 19th of October. So these are up-to-date opinions based on all the latest factors they're considering. And they believe the economy is expected to expand by 2.6% this quarter and then 1% next quarter. That is weaker than their previous forecast last month, when they thought it was going to expand by 3.4% this quarter and 1.3% next quarter. So a bit of a weakening in the economic outlook there. And then looking at the whole of 2020, this poll of economists, the median forecast was that the economy will shrink this year in total by 10.1%, and then next year will grow by 6.1%. Now, that is little changed from their opinions, their median opinion last month, when they thought that the economy would shrink this year by 10% and grow next year by 6.1%. So broadly the same for that 1 year outlook, this year, next year, but a bit different when we're looking at what's likely to happen this quarter and next quarter. And then turning our attention to negative interest rates, which are being talked about an awful lot at the moment. I don't think it's something that's going to happen. And actually, these economists agree with that opinion, because Reuters asked them an extra question, and 59 out of the 64 economists who replied to that extra question gave an opinion on negative interest rates, do not think the bank is going to take rates below zero. So when the MPC meets next month on the 5th of November, they think interest rates are going to remain where they are, not head into negative territory. Instead, they believe the focus will be on bond buying, on quantitative easing. So the Bank of England Monetary Policy Committee purchasing more bonds, printing money to buy bonds, and increasing the money supply in the economy. In terms of how much QE we might see next month, so the Bank of England's already added £300 billion to their programme this year, and that takes the projected total spend on gilts, government debt, to £725 billion. Now, the median forecast from these Reuters economists is that they will top it up by an extra £100 billion when they meet on the 5th of November. So it'll be very interesting to see at the next MPC meeting how much extra QE is announced and whether these forecasts actually bear true. But of course, COVID-19 is not the only factor weighing heavily on the UK economy right now. We also have the prospect of a no-deal Brexit. And that prospect was talked up over the weekend by the UK government, who seem to be taking a much tougher negotiating stance with their EU counterparts. So it was interesting to see in this new poll of economists what the economists believe is going to happen, what the chances are of a no-deal Brexit. And the median outcome, the median opinion from these economists, is a 40% chance of a no-deal Brexit taking place in this year. And interestingly, that is unchanged from their opinion a month ago. So despite the rhetoric we've heard from the British negotiating side, this in the last few days, the economists still believe there's approximately a 40% chance of a no-deal Brexit. So the odds are still in favour of a deal, a trade deal being struck before the end of the year, before the self-imposed deadlines of the government and the EU, and us entering 2021 with some sort of trade deal with the EU. We still don't know, of course, what shape that might take, but still, as I say, 40% chance of no deal, which means 60% chance of a deal, I guess. So we may get some sort of trade deal from Brexit before the year is out. So what do you make of these predictions when it comes to £100 billion of extra quantitative easing, when it comes to no negative interest rates, when it comes to a 40% chance of a no deal Brexit? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think on this one. Until next time, please do leave this video a like and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more videos just like this one. And until next time, I'm Martin Bamford. When it comes to your money, the more you know, the faster it can grow.